I'll do, and welcome to another Hengist Wild Camps. I hope you've been okay while these storms are on. Was it Storm Babet? Well, there's been a lull in the weather. Lovely blue sky and the sun's out at the moment. And yeah, I thought, make the most of it because I was getting a bit fed up being stuck in the house. So, got my bag on and I'm walking up into the local hills for local people. Just stop for a breather while I'm having a chat with you. And yeah, I think I'll plod on now. It's about 4:45 and I'm all pitched up. Tonight I'm doing some tiny tent camping. Yay! Just fancied doing it while there was a break in weather. I've got my chair out. I'll switch on the camera and we'll have a walk around pitch, give you a better look. But yeah, I've got my chair out, got some beers at the side of me, and after I've shown you around, I'm going to sit down and have a beer. So this is where I'm pitched. There's my chair, got my beers, my bag, and here's my tiny tent. Well, it's a bivvy bag technically, but I like to think of it as a single skinned tunnel tent because it's got little poles at each of the corners. Let's have a walk round. It's not the best place to pitch here because it's an old quarry. There's lots of stones just under the grass. Let's have a quick look inside and see what's in there. Well, in there I've got my Climate static insulated V-light, my flex tail neck contour pillow, got my summer sleeping bag, but I've wrapped it inside an Outkit hunk of bivvy just so if there's any condensation on the inside of this salamander it won't get onto my sleeping bag. Nice little setup in there. Well, as I was saying before, I'm going to have a sit down on my chair, wherever it is, somewhere over there, and have a beer before it gets dark. Oh, it's nice to have a chair. Now that camp's all set up, it's time I crack open a McEwen's Champion 7.3. Good health, everybody, and cheers. Oh, by gum, that's good beer. Well, I'm just going to chill for a bit, drink this. Probably about an hour left before the sun goes down. Although, with these hills, I imagine it'll go down a bit quicker. Yeah, I'll probably have to do some cooking in dark. It's that time of year, isn't it? Well, for now, I'm going to shut up and carry on with this. It's a tin of McEwen's later, and yeah, I've got my breath back and I'm feeling pretty chilled. Got a fantastic view over Manchester. I'll do my usual trick where I can't see what I'm filming. Just down that valley there in the distance, you might be able to see some tower blocks. That's Manchester over there. And I've got all my warm gear on. Got the down trousers over the top of what I was wearing. Synthetic puffer jacket. I've got a woolly hat and some gloves to put on later once sun goes down. But I think I will launch into my second tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3. Why not? I can't think of anything better to do on a Sunday night. Fantastic view. I'm in a comfy chair. And I'm having a beer. Cheers all, and good health once again. Oh, by gum, that's still good beer. Oh. Hopefully it won't fall over there. Right, well, I think I'll just switch to the camera because you might get a better shot of Manchester. Might even zoom in. I've learnt how to do it. So not long till sun goes down, but just below that cloud that's lit up by its sun, there's Manchester. I'll try and zoom in on it. There we go. See all the big tower blocks, office buildings in the city centre. Anyway, enough of this technical wizardry of zooming in. Let's get it back to normal. There we go. Lower Swineshore res just below me there, and higher Swineshore res just over yonder. I do like this spot. Get an excellent view over Manchester, and I think it took me about 2 hours to get here from leaving my doorstep. I've walked all the way. It's a bit of a hidden gem. I've never encountered anybody or been asked to move on. You can't really be seen here. Well, not unless somebody's really looking hard. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and continue with my beer. I'll speak to you later. It's about 6:05 now, and sunset was about 10 to 6. Although not much of a sunset, although there's some lovely red colours in the sky over Manchester down there. Probably can't see it on this camera, but because I was tiny tent camping tonight, I knew that I would be sat around outside for quite a while. So as you can see, I'm well wrapped up. Got my hat on, bit of wind protection there with hood up. Underneath this, got me synthetic. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't do that. It's probably just making a load of rustling noise on camera. Yeah, I've got me synthetic puffer jacket on, a micro fleece, and a t-shirt from Tesco's. On my legs, I've got some, well, they're basically long johns, fleecy leggings from Tesco's again. And I've got my down over trousers on, just to keep warm. But you can feel temperature dropping now. It's not going to get really cold tonight. Probably lowest 6 degrees. That's why I've got my summer sleeping bag in there. It's only usually good down to about 10 degrees, but I've got it inside an upkit bivvy, so that'll add a couple of degrees, 3 degrees onto it, and I'll be wearing these as pyjamas. Well, everything that I've got on. I'll just, well, minus the waterproof jacket, I'll take that off, but everything else I'm just going to wear them, and apart from my boots, and climb in there and wear them as pyjamas. Well, I'm at that moment now where I'm thinking, shall I get some tea on while it's still light, or have another beer? Decisions. This is what you got to put up with when you're wild camping. Have a beer or cook some food. Yeah, I'm a bit undecided at the moment. I'll bring you back when I've decided. Well, apart from that plane flying by, you can see the lights of Manchester starting to come on in the distance. I'll try this zoom in again. Yeah, that's better. As I said, you can see lights all starting to come on. I'll just zoom it back. After a bit of consideration whether or not to have another beer or cook some food, I've decided to compromise and do both. I'll have a beer while I'm cooking some food. Right, I'm going to get some grub on the go. Well, it's got a bit dark since I last spoke to you. I've just cooked my tea. It's down here. I'll see if I can get it on camera. So yeah, here's my food that I've just cooked. It's chicken tikka jalfrezi with pilau rice with cashew nuts. Right, well, while it's hot, I'm going to shut up and get stuck into my grub. It's approaching 8 o'clock, and as you can see, it's pitch black. I've got a full stomach. I've had a few tins of beer, and I'm ready to lie down. Now comes the fun part. Getting into that bugger. Oh, it's going to be a feet first job. Right, well, I'll speak to you once I've got inside. Well, it's just gone 10 o'clock. I've been lying in my sleeping bag listening to radio. I think I dozed off for about 15 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn in now and get me down, try and get back to sleep. So I'll see you in the morning, folks. Good night all. Well, good morning everybody. It's about 7:45 and it's a lovely morning. Sun's not up yet. Everything's covered in dew, including my rucksack at the side of me there. Ooh, excuse me. Right, yeah, I think I'll get up and get a brew on. Well, I've managed to drag myself out of my sleeping bag, and I'm just sat in my chair, got everything packed up there in my rucksack, and down there I've just got some water boiling, and I'm going to have a cup of coffee before I set off. Well, my brew's ready. I'll just grab it. Oh, looking forward to this. A nice cup of coffee in the morning. Oh. Oh, that's much needed. Ah. Well, it's a lovely morning. Makes a change after these storms that we had last week. I was supposed to be going over to the peaks last week, but it got cancelled because of the storms. And yeah, I was sat around the house yesterday, and I thought, I've got to get out. So, although I'm pretty close to the Peak District here, less than a mile away from it, I'm still in Manchester, my hometown, which is over yonder, that away. So, yeah, I'm really glad I came out. It's done me the world of good. Right, well, I'm going to carry on drinking my brew. As I said earlier, I've got all the hard stuff out of the way. It's all packed up there. So, yeah, I've just got to drink the brew, then pack these bits and bats away, and then start the walk home, which is great because it's all downhill and I've got a lighter pack. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my brew, and I'll speak to you later. Well, I've had my brew, and I've just seen the first sunrise. There it is. Whee! Always good to see sunrise, especially this time of year because you don't have to get up that early. Right, well, I'm going to carry on packing away, and I'll speak to you before I set off. Well, that's me, all packed up. I'm ready for the off. I'm just doing my usual, having a look around. No bits of rubbish or tent pegs. And I'm pleased to report that everything's ship-shape and nice and tidy. As we always do, we leave no trace. Right, well, yeah, that's been a cracking night. And yeah, I think I'll plod on back home now. I'm back in the woods where I started this video, so I thought, good place to end it, because after this we leave the countryside and we're back into the world of roads and cars and buildings and all that malarkey. Well, that was a cracking overnighter. I really needed that. After that storm last week, being cooped up in the house, I needed to get out, recharge my batteries, get a bit of nature under my belt. Well, I've not got far to walk home from here, so I just want to say thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and as per usual, I'll look forward to your comments, and I do enjoy replying to those. There's nothing really more to say apart from I'll see you next time for another Hengist Wild Camps. Until then, cheerio all, bye bye.